Hi, David McMillan here. We get many harrowing reports from Ukraine of what Sergei Lavrov, that loathsome foreign minister from Russia, what he says is self-inflicted damage by the Ukrainians, but only a few from the front line of the Russian side. The image is that of trailer loads of young, naive conscripts being marched to a battle that they don't understand. Maybe so. Yet my travels in Russia have given me a more nuanced view, and by chance I've come across one young soldier, Ivan Brutalsky, who is the kind of man ready to take on the world with all the traditions we in the West understand. Brutalsky seems to be able to take whatever is thrown at him, and his view is perhaps different from the expected. In a break from the action, I was able to speak to him, and he got a video line from the bunker. Let's see what he has to say.
David, my conversation. Yes, my name Brutalsky, but to you personally, you have to be aware that the conversation is tapped.
I have heard that, but I thought that was gone in the old Soviet era days when
come back, but for good reason. You should not worry because you are criminal in the past. Is that correct?
Yes, sadly enough, I was.
Criminals are good people in Russia. We have a lot of respect. And as a smuggler and criminal, we respect you a lot. Even if you're being Anglo-Saxon, no problem.
Well,
you should not be afraid. You're on our side, so to speak.
I think we are all in one world altogether. I was going to say every story has two sides to it. People are worrying about the special operation, but really there are many special operations. I had one on my appendix a couple of years ago, but
oh, me too. I can tell you. I tell you about my special operation on my appendix?
Oh, good.
I was 7 years old.
Yes.
I was 7 years old, and I was in a village.
Yes.
And I was taken to a hospital. It is maybe to you funny. There was no bridge, and the ambulance.
Yes.
It arrived to one side of the bridge, and then they carry me on a stretcher to the other side of the bridge, and
really?
Another ambulance take me to hospital. Now, my doctor, my surgeon, was a drunk.
But did that stop him?
He drank not vodka, he drank ethyl, medical ethyl.
I understand. Ethyl alcohol.
And his hands, I know because my cousin did internship in the same hospital. Then she told me his hands were like this. And when he made incision, he made very long incision because his hands were shaking. My incision is 3 times longer than a normal.
So you needed more stitches, I guess, to close it.
Oh, another story with the stitches. It was funny. They forgot about them. They forgot.
Really? What did they do? Put some Scotch tape on there.
Listen, they came back to take out stitches, but they grew into my skin. They pulled out without anesthetics. My mom was there. She held my hand and they pulled it out.
It must have been painful.
I was 7 years old.
But I suppose that made you ready for getting into the special services yourself. I understand that you've got a long and very brave career. Did you get any medals?
Many medals. I not as one time I was dropped into the enemy territory, but my parachute didn't open. and I fell into tree and knocked my head, and it was the end of my career, I thought. But now, yes, but now they said I can volunteer, and right now I am on. Well, I can tell you because you are a criminal. I was
Exactly.
in Moldova actually. Yes. Yes,
Wow.
yes. It's the next special operation.
I think that's probably. I mean, it's a smaller country. It's.
Yeah, we will. We don't have weapons. We will take them with bare hands, like this. You understand? No weapons. We don't need any. We have maybe 200 soldiers, former soldiers,
Okay.
volunteers. We paid a lot of money, maybe like 1,000
Really?
rubles. I don't know. It's $5-7, a lot of money, and we
What?
don't have any weapons because my commander sold them. We don't. He said you don't need weapons. It's a small country, and they are covered. You don't need weapons. So he sold all the weapons, fuel too. We will walk there and take them with our bare hands.
I don't know. I mean, your commanding officer, does he look like he's had training for this kind of taking people with bare
We
hands?
trust him. We trust him. He is a good speaker.
Okay.
Statesmanship, very
Ah,
eloquent. When
oh, that's good.
he speak, we believe every word he say.
Well,
If you
that's
listen to him, in translation, of course,
yes.
if you listen to him, you will believe every word he say.
I'm starting to believe every word now. But
Yes, we trust him. He said, "You don't need weapons." We say yes, and if we say no, then we don't have this. Look,
right. What's
you
that?
see that it's a glass with
Ah, now is that looks like
Now I
water to
believe.
me, but
Look, before I did not. Now I believe.
okay. So don't you think it's a little bit early in the day to be drinking vodka?
Uh, it's called taking hair out of dogs.
Uh,
Taking dogs hair. How do you say that?
looking after your dogs.
No. It's you see, you drink all night,
Yes.
then you go to bed. No,
Ah, the
it's
hair
not
of the
bed. You
dog.
sleep on the
Yes,
floor.
we say
Wake
that in
up,
English.
and then your head is
Mm.
big headache.
Yes, it
And
happens.
because you to get rid of headache, you
Yeah.
drink more. You drink more, no headache.
I think that's probably well, it's
It
a
works.
plan, isn't it?
It
If it
works.
works, it
Now,
works.
if
That's it.
I don't do it and I have a bad headache, then special operation might go wrong. If
No.
I get rid of my headache, my head clear, everything will be fine.
Did they give you maps to find where you are, or some
Uh,
pictures, perhaps?
we have pictures. Yes, he drew some pictures for us.
Oh, he's probably. I heard he was a very good
Yes,
artist. He can
nice
draw well.
pictures with arrows. Red arrows is
Yeah.
where we all go, and
Mm.
arrows go through all through. I think it's fair
Oh,
enough.
that's good. I
Yeah,
mean, was there any warnings about how to deal with the local people, the
they
Moldovans?
will love us.
Oh,
They
they
wait
love you.
for us. Of course, we bring Russian world, and they will be happy to see us. They will bring us flowers and bread with salt. How to deal? They will feed us. In fact,
Yeah.
we don't eat before we go, so we don't have to eat two times.
Oh,
You
that's
understand?
good.
Why eat two times if they feed us? So we don't eat for 2 days, then go, and then it's like think about it. When you go to a birthday
Yes.
and there's a big party in a restaurant, do you eat before you go?
No, you
No,
don't.
it's the same. They don't eat for 2 days, and
Yeah.
a commander will also sell the food. Yes,
Uh,
and then we go, and they will feed us.
okay. Well, so, um, do the people invite you into their homes even?
I am sure they will let us sleep because we don't have sleeping bags. Our commander also sold them.
Your commander must have a very big family. He needs to
Oh
sell
yes,
everything.
of course. He had. He told us he has 20 children, and he needs to
Okay.
feed them. And he drives a very nice car. Yes, very nice.
I
He
suppose.
deserves it. He's a commander. What do you expect him to drive, Lada?
No.
He drives a nice Mercedes Benz
That's
because he deserves it. He's a commander.
I heard he got married to a new wife. Did he
I
bring
think
her
he has
along?
many mistresses. Yes.
Oh, well, I mean,
And
that's
you know how with mistresses,
this is
they have
tradition.
expensive taste.
And
And I look, I want to show you the sign. Look
yes.
behind
Oh,
me.
yes. That's the big Z, the
Z.
Z. Yes.
Z. Now I will be the Z is the new symbol of Russian military power.
But I don't know what it means. Is it for
My brother, he will talk to you later. He explained to me.
okay?
Zeta means male power without influence of female power.
I understand. That's
It's pure
I've heard
male.
many explanations, but
Yes, like that. Now, that is not found in Russian alphabet. Many
oh,
people in Russia still don't understand what it's for. Now, can I be your myth buster?
ah,
Because some people think, hold on, some people think what Z stands for. Okay,
yes,
I will tell you what is it's not stands for. Okay,
right.
1 second. Let me show you. Okay, here it's
Ah,
not.
oh yes. Oh, that's scary.
Okay, no. Z doesn't stand for zombie army. No.
Oh, it does not. Okay.
Does not stand for zombie army. One more thing. Look very carefully.
I will. I'm taking this in. Yeah. Okay, that's a haunted house, I think. Yes.
Z for zombie. Again, not. No zombie.
Not that.
Z, not zombie. Not zombie army. You understand? Not zombie.
No, because
No. Another thing also, something people think it says this.
oh well, no, I don't think that.
It is not that. No.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with swastika. Don't please. Please.
You know,
Look, you cannot see, unfortunately. Here.
yeah. Oh, yes, but that's
building.
advertising, isn't it?
Yes, advertising. It's on the building. It says, do you know what it says there? We don't leave our soldiers behind.
Is that
all
it?
our soldiers that were captured or unfortunately killed in action, we pick them up, bring them back home.
I thought I saw a picture yesterday of a Russian soldier who was had an accident with an aeroplane, and but that was probably a fake thing, wasn't it?
Fake. And if you report your fakes, it's okay on Skype because you are in another country. But if you in Russia and you report fake like this accident, airplane, what accident? We have good airplanes.
Yeah.
Boeing Max falls down, you know, right?
Yeah.
But, Russian airplanes, they don't fall down. If you report thing like this, a fake that was accident, Russian airplane captured 15 years in prison.
This is something I heard, so I'm trying not to upset anybody. But I noticed your hat is very impressive. Are those wings on the side of the hat?
I'm a paratrooper. Look.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I am paratrooper. These are flaps if my parachute doesn't open.
Well, do you...
I told you once my parachute not open.
Yes, you did, and you hit some trees.
But yes, I hit very good. I hit trees, not the ground.
No.
I have parachutes from Soviet times, very old.
Very old.
And these are like little flaps, wings.
They are.
Just open, it flaps, and I slow down. I don't fall right away.
Okay.
Very important. All this I bought myself.
Wow, you're such a patriot, really.
Of course. I take care of my commander. I take care of my commander. My jacket. You can see my jacket.
Yeah.
My hat with special flaps and my T-shirt. They have been. I bought them in a shopping mall.
Well, I mean,
I went very funny. I tell you. I went to shopping mall. There are 3 shops only.
What?
All the Western shops closed finally. Thanks goodness they gone. Yes, 3 shops. Military surplus. Military surplus. The pancakes, fast food. The number 2 and the number 3, some kind of also clothes from Siberia.
Is this guy for real? God, if I'd only had 20 Brutalskys in the old days, I wouldn't be here. Trump, he was a better man, was he?
Yes, he was a friend. He was a very intelligent man, very intelligent, a very good man. And you can see he cared about our country a lot and about our president. He was a good friend. I was surprised then they said he cannot be president anymore. I mean, how come? Our president is 22 years president. President in America, 4 years not president. It's I think they're not very smart people. I mean, what is going on?
Well, 22 years. He must be very good at his job.
Until the day he dies. That's it.
Oh, well, thanks God that will never happen.
Good man. We have a lot of respect for him. And I hear he still support our president no matter what.
I think so. Of course, the Americans blame him for starting a riot in their capital, Washington. And
no, I don't believe. I think bad rumors. Spreading bad rumors. For this kind of thing, 15 years in prison in Russia. Rumors, I don't believe them. Not what riot.
Yeah, well,
no, I don't believe that.
I don't know. He might win the election in.
You have what? They have election
in America. I mean, Trump might be back in as a president again, and he can come to Russia. No,
I hope so. I hope so. He's very welcome. I know for sure that man is very welcome. He is our friend, a good man, an intelligent man, honest man, a man who can be trusted, like our president.
Well, he did, when the COVID epidemic was around, he did advise people to drink bleach, which might not be the best advice, to drink bleach to get rid of COVID.
If he says bleach, we drink bleach. Look, our president say vaccinate with Sputnik. You heard Sputnik V.
Yes,
I vaccinated. I have vaccinated.
How did you? Okay.
Yes, 3 times I vaccinated. No side effects I felt, none.
No?
Not at all. I got sick with COVID, but I did not die. And that proves that Sputnik V is good. And I think if your president, your America's president, if he says drink bleach, then drink bleach. It's a president. He would not lie to you. Why would he? He cares about his people.
Well, we hope so. It was called, I wonder why they named the vaccine Sputnik 5 or V. It's
Z. Look at this. E. Z.
Look, I think
signed. Our president very smart. He sends hints. V. Z. It's a special sign. It's KGB agent, you know.
Yes, it's probably a code for you to.
It's a code, of course, Why Sputnik? I explain. Because we had first send satellite to outer space.
Yes.
Stalin sent it. Satellite. Maybe it was not Stalin. I don't know.
I think a little bit after that. It might have been.
It was first satellite. Was
Khrushchev. I think it might have been. Nikita Khrushchev. I think.
Yes. First satellite was ours.
It was.
And it's the same idea. Our vaccine from COVID is first.
Ah, I mean, they must have told lies here because they said it was about a year late, but maybe they're wrong.
It was the first COVID vaccine in the world before everyone else came with their vaccines. Our vaccine was the first. That's why Sputnik, because first. V,
Okay.
the special KGB code. I don't know what it means, but it means something.
Ah, I was going to ask you, when you were growing up, did you worship people like Yuri Gagarin and
Yuri Gagarin is very important man.
mm,
I lived on the street. Guess what the name of the street was?
I don't know, Gagarin Street.
Yes, and I was lived on the corner of two streets. One
Ah,
street Gagarin, the other street Karl Marx.
Well, Karl Marx. Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
he died.
yeah,
He died, and
of course.
he's buried in London. People go to
Karl
see his
Marx,
grave.
good in London.
Yeah,
Oh,
but and I think Laika was the name of a dog that got sent
yes,
into space.
yes, yeah. I think yes. Dog sent two to outer space. We were
Uh,
always first. First
yes,
dog. First squirrel.
a squirrel
First
too.
squirrel. Yes, first squirrel.
Oh, we never
Our
got to know
squirrel
about that
went to
one.
space first. Man two, and maybe 5 men before him. We don't know. A man, woman also first.
Right.
Woman first. Do you know the woman that sent to outer space was lover of Yuri Gagarin? What a
Ah,
coincidence!
well,
How such a
that's
coincidence? A
it
lover of
is.
Yuri Gagarin is first woman to space. It's a coincidence, of course. It's not on purpose. She was chosen,
No,
of course.
no. I mean, some people believe that the American moon landing has been faked somehow.
Ah, of course, fake. Fake. I
But
tell you why.
why?
Because everybody knows we first look. We were in competition.
Yes.
First, man first, squirrel first, dog first,
Yeah.
woman first, then first man to walk out of space from from the space.
Yes.
First,
Spacewalk.
first. This is. Do you know how it is hard to accept this? We are better, and they had to fake it. They had to fake something where they are first too, because we were first in everything: satellite, moon, rockets, everything first. And then
Okay.
they have one big fake program. They went to moon, and everybody forgot that we were first. Do you know how screwed we were? We were screwed, but we wanted
Wow.
to uncover that lie. But do you know what your American president says? He says, we
Uh,
don't send you food. You will starve all to death if you tell the world that it was fake. But as Americans, you don't trust Americans. They are very mean. I mean, what is going on? They
well,
fake it and then they threaten us with starvation. We threaten us with starvation if we tell the world the truth. So we had to be kept silent because
oh, I wondered why there were no pictures or anything like that.
to
I
eat.
couldn't
Yes,
work it out.
we knew it was fake, and we kept quiet because
Uh,
we wanted to eat wheat from America. We received
oh,
because we spent all money on weapons and food they gave us. So we kept quiet because we're good people.
well, maybe some other countries nearby can send you some wheat. I think there is a country close to you that has a lot of wheat, but
China.
exactly. Or is it
China, yes,
rice?
yes, China, good people. On the street of my town,
Yes.
before I left for special operation,
Mm.
I saw many Chinese people. Do you know? They buy businesses, they buy apartments. I don't know why. Do you know
Well,
why they buy? Very
I
strange. Why
I
would they
think
buy so many apartments and businesses? I
you
don't
don't
know.
suspect that they might be trying to get an economic control on Russia.
What is our president controls everything, and
Uh,
his men from state security, they control nothing. Yeah,
mm,
no, nothing. Yes, I don't know why they buy. They buy. I don't know, but they
well,
everywhere. And they speak Russian. It's
what the
amazing.
Chinese do?
Yes, they speak the people, Chinese people who came now, like with parachuting. Looks like we don't have any flights. I don't know how they come. They
Yeah.
speak Russian. Buy everything on site. Everything. I
Well,
went to eat in food, Russian food. It's big potatoes with fillings inside. I went
oh,
inside
yeah.
and I look around. Do you know what I see? I
No.
see Chinese people signing papers from Russian people, buying businesses, apartments.
So that doesn't worry you at all, no?
It's just strange. Doesn't worry me because our president is in control. It would
Yeah.
worry me, it would.
Mm.
But because I trust my president and his people, nothing bad will happen.
Nothing bad will happen. I'm sure you can believe everything Brutalsky says. And I must ask him about Yuri Gagarin. Mysterious death. But anyway, if you'd like to hear more from our man at the front, let me know. And if you don't, I don't give a toss. Bye.